September 11th, 2001 was a defining moment in the United States history. Matter of fact, when you talk about national security today, we talk about pre-9/11 and we talk about post-9/11. Well, in my life, I have a defining moment as well when it comes to personal productivity. July 2nd, 2007. And in my life, there is pre-July 2nd, 2007, and there is post-July 2nd, 2007. Pre-July 2nd, 2007 is defined by this. I've forgotten everything else today. I might as well forget my prop. Right here. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look. That's even out. Look, my speech is even coming out of my bag. This is my tech bag. Or as my son likes to call it, my man purse. See, it even goes around your waist, and I can go anywhere I want to with it. Oh, it used to go around my waist. That was pre-July 7, 2007, and here's why. I had an iPod. I enjoy listening to music. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and so my iPod was in my tech bag. I had a digital camera. This was before these little mini things, and my digital camera, loved taking pictures, went into my tech bag. My tech bag was so full, my personal calendaring device, a Sony Klee, didn't even make it into my tech bag. The other device that went into my tech bag was my phone, my cell phone, which I had an on-again, off-again, love-hate relationship with, just because I don't really like cell phones, or I didn't at that point. All that went in my tech bag because I got tired of carrying all that junk around on my body. Well, July 2nd, 2007, things changed. Actually, 6 months before July 2nd, 2007, Apple Computer Company announced a revolutionary new product. And I was intrigued by this product because this product was going to be an iPod. Which means if I had this product, my iPod no longer needed to go in my tech bag. This product had a camera. And no longer would I have to carry that silly camera around in my tech bag. This product kept track of your calendar and your contacts, which I wasn't even carrying around with me. So I would have that. And lastly, this product was a phone. I could take and receive phone calls. I wouldn't have to put a phone in my tech bag. And as many of you know, this product is called the iPhone. And on July 2nd, 2007, on a trip to visit family in Detroit, Michigan, we took a side route to Knoxville, Tennessee, and the Apple Store in Knoxville, where I purchased my first iPhone. Now you may say, Paul, it seems a little overboard to compare 9/11 to your iPhone. But in my life, again, we're not talking national security, but for me, from a productivity, personal enjoyment standpoint, it was pre and post. Now, before I tell you about some of the beauties of this phone, I want to talk to you about the one thing that Apple does right, more so than any other technology company on the planet. Most technology companies look at technology as, well, it can do A, B, C, D, and E. And once they figure that out and get it to do that, then they try to design it so it works that way. Apple takes a different approach. They say, let's get the design right, and then let's make it do all these other things over here and do them well. If we can't get them to do it well, we're not going to do it. And that's what I love about Apple, and that's why I call myself an Apple or iPhone fanboy. So from one fanboy to maybe another, let me share a couple things that I really appreciate about my phone. First off, it's called an iPhone. Let's talk about what it can do from a phone perspective. What I love is that when Cameron Popkin calls me on the phone, his little name and picture pop up on my phone. As if I don't know who Cameron Popkin is anyway. Now you're like, well, that's great. How did Cameron pose for the picture? What happened? Well, yes, he did. But if you are one of my Facebook friends, your profile on Facebook, if you're on my contact list, goes into my phone. So if you call me, it helps remind me, oh, that's who Cameron Popkin is. I love how it handles text messaging. When it sends me a text message, it pops right up on my phone where I can see it, and I can either reply or do something else. Ignore, I hate that word, ignore. And when I go look at all my text messages with kids, you get them coming in droves. Dad, can I have this? Dad, can I have that? Da, 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 da. I can see them by conversation. So I can go back and I can track the history of my conversation with you via text message. Also, as a fanboy, I must honestly admit that there are times I'm disappointed with AT&T. But I do have to also confess that in an office full of Verizon phone users, I love it when they're running out the door of the office because they can't get reception and I'm sitting there going, yeah, how you doing? So we can argue about that later. But it's not just a phone. It's also really one of the best iPods you've ever seen. There is something magical about being able to touch your music. And you hear Steve Jobs say that, but I'm telling you, as a fanboy, there's something about being able to look at the album art for my album. Matter of fact, I am such a fanboy, I spent who knows how many hours of my life making sure every single piece of music I have has cover art. Even my Toastmasters speeches. I've got a little Toastmasters logo that comes up, so if I'm stupid enough to listen to one of my speeches on my phone, I'll see, not my picture, but a Toastmasters logo. But there's something neat about that. Plus, I can watch video. I've got Last of the Mohicans by Michael Mann on my phone right now. I've got a former speech I've given. I love the fact that I have an iPod right here that I can touch. It also does camera. I could actually take a camera picture of you all right now if I wanted to, but we won't do that. I can take video, and the ability to send video or pictures to people on the fly is a really nice feature to have. So I love that part. I love the phone. I love the iPod piece. But the best thing about the iPhone is, if you've ever heard any of their commercials, if you watch the Oscars or they typically advertise at those big events, is what they call apps. Or there's an app store with 144,000 different apps. Personally, on my phone, I have over 150 apps on my phone. Let me just tell you some of the things that I do on my phone. I can monitor my caloric intake. I can track my routes, whether on my bike or running. I can read ebooks. I can manage my task list. I can edit photos and videos and create a montage video. So I never found a reason to do that. I can stargaze and tell what constellations I'm looking at. I can scan products in stores and go online and see prices for that same item available online. I can connect to Facebook, I can connect to Twitter, I can play the piano, I can play Sudoku, crossword puzzles, and about 30 different kinds of solitaire. That doesn't even mention all the games, we won't even go there. I mean, I have just skimmed the surface of the beauty of this little device. Can I say this as a fanboy? If you've heard something today and it says, you know what, I think I would benefit from having a device like that, just go out and get you. I guarantee you, you will not regret it. Madam Toastmaster.